Now back in our project, let's add Express.js. And you could also simply create a new project. Make sure to install NodeMon though, I will keep using that. But I will get rid of the routes.js file because I will basically create a brand new application, you could say. So therefore, of course, in the app.js file, I have to get rid of that import. And that, of course, means I'm now missing my route handler or my request handler here. But we'll work on this later. So let's now install Express.js by running npm install -- save. Now, why not -- save dev, but -- save? Because this will be a production dependency. We don't just use that as a tool during development. It will be an integral part of the application we ship. And therefore, it definitely also has to be installed on any server or any computer where we run our application once we deploy it. It is a major piece of our application. So let's install it as a production dependency with this command. And the name of the package just is Express. So npm install -- save express will install Express.js into our project. Now, once it is installed, you see an entry was added to the dependencies in our package.json file here. And now we can start using it. And to use it, I'll go to my app.js file. And here, I will import Express. You can name that constant however you want, of course, but the package is called Express. Now, you can also, of course, group that together with the core module imports. I like to separate my node-specific modules and the third-party packages, and also my own imports if I have them, with empty lines so that you can clearly see what's what. But this is not required. So now Express is imported. And now let's also get rid of that console log statement here. You can create an Express application and store it in a constant named app, though that name, of course, is also up to you, by running Express as a function. So put in other words, the Express package seems to export a function in the end. And actually, you can see this if you hold Command or Control on Windows and you click on the Express here. You're taken to the source code. And there, you can actually see that in the end, at the bottom of the file, it exports E. And don't worry about that syntax here. This is not a JavaScript file. It's a definition TypeScript file. But still, it exports E, which is this function in the end. So it exports a function here. And therefore, we execute it as a function. And this will initialize a new object, you could say, where Express.js, the framework, will store and manage a lot of things for us behind the scenes. So a lot of logic is in this app constant here. Now, the app here actually also happens to be a valid request handler. So you can pass app here to create server. And if you do that and you run npm start, you will actually have a running server, which of course will not handle any requests though, because we haven't defined any logic that should happen for incoming requests. App will basically not do anything at this point. Well, almost. It does one thing for you, and that is it sets up a certain way of handling incoming requests that defines or that is a key characteristic of Express.js. And we'll have a look at that in the next lecture.